Hey, Danmart, how's it going? Good to see you guys. So all those changes I just made to the deck didn't save. Classic Moto issues. I had moved the Scavenging Ooze to the main. That was one of the changes. I can't remember all the changes I made. Fudge. Oh, I added Huntmaster back in. And the Second Forest. And I slimmed on Blood Moons. Because I agree. Somebody was saying in chat, isn't the primary goal of the deck to destroy all lands through balance? And yes, that's true. Um, Grudge, Anger, Staticaster, Rejection, Peddler Sage, Garrett, Colossus, Tusk, Crypt Cage. Ooh, I added some Pulse and Marasa. That's what I did. Because I don't have Kitchen Finks right now. Not that, I mean, they don't do the same thing at all. They do very different things. What did you mean, Buck and Broncos? I was quoting Simpsons. How have you been, Danmart? It's been a little bit, friend. Okay, something like that, maybe. And then we have room for one more card. I don't remember what the last card I put in there was. I think it was like another Roast or another Anger. I don't remember what it was. Don't remember what it was. In some ways, I still think instead of Lava Man, I'd rather have the Uvenwald guy. The fighting guy, because we have Goyfs. The fighting guy can still get Peddler to work. Can't he? The Uvenwald Tracker? What is it called? Uvenwald Tracker? I still feel like with the metagame, because the meta isn't really about small creatures. Not anymore. Not Traverse. Tracker. Let me see if I can get one for freebies. Uvenwald Tracker. I almost rather have that than Grim Lava Man. Now, the benefit of... The nice thing about Lava Man is it's a 1-drop that works on its own. Although it does hurt my Delirium / Goyf, potentially. Whereas this guy doesn't do that. Do you want to borrow some Finks? Ah, yes. That's really what these two pulses should be. I want to try Tracker this time in the league. We tried... Yeah, let's try Tracker. Tracker still works. Tracker's still a way to turn on Peddler besides Staticaster. Yeah, Uvenwald Tracker. I've seen people run him in Traverse decks before, because usually you're going big. Like Goyf goes big, Thragtusk can go big. Yeah, absolutely, Buckin. Uvenwald Tracker. It's super cheap. Actually, I'm going to get it off a different website. MTG. There was something else I wanted to test. I wanted to test, oh god, what was it? I was going to run Kira. I was going to test Akira. I mean, I kind of wanted to test some kind of, I guess, their cutesy stuff. I was going to run Akira, and I was going to run a, Magus of the Moon as an additional moon effect. I don't have either Kira or Magus right now, and I used my whole stream budget just to get what we have here. Tracker. And then, of course, one or more Kitchen Finks. Spider says, I'd be happy to lend you the Magus that I suggested earlier. Absolutely, Spider Space. Hey, you're back. I think it should be one or more Kitchen Finks. I can totally get one of these for freebies. If I go to Moto Mart 3. Yeah, Magus of the Moon. I think it's the kind of card though that's better post board. Like once we have things like Kira. I don't have a Kira either. These are all things I don't really want to trade. This guy wants my forces and my Tezzerets and my... Yeah. They must have traded me with the full trade list. Oh, I need to make a new binder is what's going on here. Spawn of Virtue. Should be able to make this my active trade binder. Alright, let me trade these guys again. How much is Kira? I'm just price checking Kira right now. I think Kira is kind of cool in a deck like this where we have some bullets that we really want to stick. Like Magus of the Moon. They want 2 tickets for Kira. That's not awful. Spider says you're looking to borrow something like Magus and Kira. Anything else? Yeah, I mean, I think the deck could benefit from some of these. Now, again, since we're not a Noble Hierarch build, we're not maximizing some of these 3-drops like we really could be. If anything, this gives us a nice flavor, right? Because we have Traverse the Uvenwald, and now we have Uvenwald Tracker. It's not the version that I wanted of the card, but I don't care. It's fine. I don't mind the new frames. The new card frames. I mean, you could main board Magus of the Moon. It's just, I think it gets stronger post board when we know for sure. And to that end, we don't even necessarily need to main board a Miser Moon. If we're never going to find it, it doesn't seem that useful. If we're rarely going to see the main board Moon, it doesn't seem that great. Yeah, I think cards like Magus of the Moon are more like a sideboard card. How's it written exactly? Magus of the Moon? And then Kira. No, you spelled them right. Kira. Kira, Great Glass Spinner. Magus of the Moon. I think it gets better post board. I think it gets better post board. And then, of course, if we have room for more than one Finks, certainly. I mean, you could mainboard the Tusk. If this ever loads, I know. That's Magic Online for you. Oh, you're trying to add me. Oh, I got you. One of these could easily go into the main board. I mean, maybe even you just mainboard Anger. Mainboard Anger right now isn't awful. I mean, mainboard Tusk, mainboard Kitchen Finks. I wouldn't mind mainboarding the Thragtusk. There are plenty of games where it's not even the life points that I'm looking for.